What's up, everyone? Hello, student athletes, moms and dads. I can guess right now why you're watching this video. Number one, you are beyond frustrated with the recruiting process. Number two, you have no idea how the process works. And number three, you don't have the resources or the support to understand how you can get identified by college coaches. Guess what? This will answer some of your questions. So let's get into it. My name is Chris Hunt. I'm from Sarasota, Florida. I am the co-owner and the national director of scouting for NLI Scouting. We work with projectable high school student athletes, not only stateside, but throughout the world, helping them get identified and actively recruited. I've been involved in the recruiting game for years and have helped hundreds of kids get identified who are experiencing the same problems you are right now, helping them understand the recruiting process, giving them the knowledge and the expertise to realize the mistakes they're making, and they have gone on to play the sport they love at the next level. I've been involved in the game of baseball, especially at all levels, as a high school baseball player, college baseball player, semi-pro baseball player. I also co-own a professional baseball academy in Boca Chica, Dominican Republic, where we have international prospects. We house and train them, preparing them for the international signing period every July. I've seen it all, guys. And there's always just a handful of mistakes that are the most common that kids make and ultimately do not play the sport they love at the college level because they approach the process wrong. So let's go over what we're gonna cover today. There's tons of mistakes that kids make. I don't care if it's in baseball, football, soccer, softball, you name the sport, boys and girls in the recruiting process. But the most common mistake is this: hey, if I'm good enough, college coaches are going to find me. Not true. All right. And we will explain this further as we move on in the process together. Mistake number two is they start the recruiting process way too late. All right. I hear this all the time from moms and dads. Well, my son, my daughter, he or she's only a freshman, or he or she's only a sophomore. My answer is no. Your son or daughter is already a freshman, already a sophomore. All right, the recruiting process starts way quicker than what you think. You need to get out in front of college coaches because recruiting is a process. All right, it doesn't happen like that. You know, a college coach doesn't see you one time and go, hey, Johnny, I'm going to offer you now. It doesn't work that way. All right, it takes numerous times of being seen and evaluated to compare where you are 6 months ago to where you are now, to see if you are that kind of kid who has increased his abilities to the point where that coaching staff goes, oh wow, if he's increasing that much now, imagine what he or she's going to be a year from now. Yeah, we need to get on this kid now. And mistake number three is, oh, my coach has this. Guess what, guys? Coaches at high school level, that's only one of their responsibilities. They're probably also a husband or wife, a mom or a dad, a teacher at the school. All right. If you think that they're going to dedicate their time, okay, to reaching out to college coaches on a consistent basis, more importantly, realistic college coaches on a consistent basis, you're sorely mistaken. All right. Yes, their intentions are in the right spot, obviously, and I have the utmost respect for coaches. However, there's only 24 hours in the day. All right. That's the reality of the situation. This video is only addressing a handful of problems. There's problem after problem after problem that high school student athletes experience, and we address those throughout the process when we work together. You probably don't understand the recruiting process, you're probably frustrated with it, and you lack the support, like I've mentioned already. All right. As I said, I work with NLI Scouting, I own it, and guess what? Every kid that I have worked with and have gotten to the next level has been in the same boat that you are in right now. Okay? Relax. All right? You need to understand the process. You have to be real with yourself and not have what I call D1-itis. Most kids think they're a D1 athlete, and that's just simply not the case. And if you approach the recruiting process like that, you will fail. All right. So we make you realize, hey, maybe I'm a D3 kid. So what? Okay. I had offers at D1 schools, and guess what? I played 4 years at a D3 school, loved it, and decades later, I'm still talking to my teammates like I had just seen them yesterday. All right. Very, very few high school kids going to college, and guess what? A whole lot fewer go from college to the pro level. So the goal is finding a college that's the right fit for you, not only on the field or on the court, okay, but also in the classroom. Because more than likely, after your 2 or 4 years of college, you're moving on into the real world and getting a job. So just keep that in mind. So if you're watching this video, you're beyond frustrated. You're pulling your hair out. Your moms and dads are feeling pressure. You're feeling pressure because they're feeling pressure. All right. You're trying to improve your situation by going to a gazillion camps because you had an email about, hey, Johnny, hey, Jenny, come to our camp. We've identified you and we want you to come. Okay. And that didn't work out. You've played in a million travel ball games, and still no coach has been there to specifically see you. All right, I know it's frustrating. I deal with it. This is what I do for a living. I deal with those moms and dads calling me over and over and over again going, oh, what are we going to do? We just don't understand how this process works. And then ultimately that puts the pressure on the kid, who then presses more. And it's just a downhill cycle. All right. Relax. We got you. All right. This course is designed to help you understand where you are in the recruiting process, number one. And number two, after understanding where you are in the recruiting process, giving you the tools to understand how you can get yourself identified and actively recruited by realistic schools. Okay, that's the term, the most important part of this, realistic schools. Okay, again, if you have D1-itis, this course isn't going to help. But if you can be honest with yourself and understand how this process works, take my advice, you will play at the next level. Okay, but you have to be honest with yourself. Okay. If you are not that kind of kid who has the skill set or the grades to play at the college level, you got to realize that. But if you are, and you listen to the advice that I give you throughout this course, you will play at the next level at the right fit. And that's what it's all about. I've heard many people, including teammates I had in upstate New York decades ago, man, I wish these services were around when we were in high school. And I hear it every day. I wish these services were around when I was in high school because I had no idea, probably just like you have no idea how this whole thing works. And it's a whole lot different now than it was way back when I went to college. So trust me, we have the information and the ability to have you understand this recruiting process and do a self-check to realize where you are and to get you to the next level. If you realize the information that we're giving you is to help you get to the next level. Like I said, I've had years of experience in this, and I will continue to do this until the day I retire, years and years from now. All right. Do yourself a favor, hit that button below, to book a free consultation with me, and I look forward to speaking to you. And I'm going to end this presentation with a bunch of testimonials from parents whose kids I've helped get to the next level, just to give you an example of what I'm all about and how I can help you get to the next level. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care and best of luck.